Alright. Okay, so as per usual, there's a little bit of a tutorial section. We play as this Lady Templar here. I'm pretty sure she has a name. I do not remember that. So in this game, it's a lot of stamina management, and the majority of the thing we'll be doing is just rolling. Unfortunately, I got a bit of a bad luck there, where I didn't get a single crit, so he died in 4 hits rather than 2 or 3. It's not too bad. So, there's also like bonus effects and debuffs and such. This one will just straight kill me. So it tries to say, oh, you can purge the disease, but if you just go to the next room anyway, it'll get rid of the disease anyway. Another thing you can do in the game is click to hold down to make yourself fall faster, but it also drains stamina. So there is full damage, technically, in this game. But it only really exists if you, well, when you fall, you'll take... Oh, that was a bit too far. Oh well, I'll hit them. Missed the cycle. Ah well. I'm sometimes bad at this game.
Really?
Yeah, who'd have thought? Oh, you're right. God, sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm bad a lot this time. So we have this faith mechanic as well, where we can pray to like a door or something. We'll be doing this a lot to pray to this book, which will give us more damage and stuff. The guy over to my left here, or right, I suppose, on the stream, uses a different realm. So this is the first like boss of the game, but it's not really a boss because he turns up as like a normal enemy later on in the game anyway. So he's, like, you can barely consider him a boss. So I'm using the shield here. Oh, that was a bit too far away. I'm using the shield here, although we'll barely have a shield in the rest of the run ever. So this is basically the only time we'll actually... Oh, cool, that was a nice crit to finish it. So cool, we defeated the foe, nice, and then Eleanor, or something beginning with E, Mrs. Crow Lady, is gonna smite me. Yeah, and that's the only time we should hopefully die in this game.
You just die.
Yeah, we just died.
That sounds bad.
I mean, it's an intended death.
Yeah, but it still sounds bad.
I mean, don't fear what makes you stronger. Your pilgrimage will now be eternal. Good luck. Hopefully only 40 minutes or so. Alright, so in this game there's a hub world. Here is the hub world. It's Filthblood Shelter. Hopefully we won't ever see this place again. Because we'll hopefully never die. Let's die in the first room, right?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of an RNG that can happen there. I got bad RNG, so it's fine. Basically, the route we take requires a bomb drop, and we can get a guaranteed bomb drop from going like a different route, which is slightly like a minute slower, but it's a guaranteed drop. But if we just got a bomb drop from that, oh man, I hate this guy. That's okay. Run over here for a second, please. Thank you. You can sometimes make it on the way down, but I rarely like to risk it, and now I have to wait for the cycle for this as well. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, this is like easy gamer hours part of the run anyway. I can still make stupid mistakes of just dying to falling on these spikes because like any of this sort of spike here, that just instant kills you and you're dead. You can't jump up at all. I had to be safe there and wait for that cycle. It's a tight cycle anyway for that one. Roll here, don't take damage, cool, and roll here. I slightly stand around here, so he pulls out his knife. Nope, he's just going to shoot at me. Come on, pull out your knife. Nope, okay, bad.
You should probably just be able to enter.
Nah, that is fine. I don't want to get afraid.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get it at that distance.
No, like, it's always best to actually do that. Okay, I'm going to have to get used to actually pressing the equipment. Also gonna destroy the statue. So there are teleportation statues like that you can get to from the hub world, and sometimes they can give you decent stuff. Like that's not that bad actually. I'll take it. Some pretty decent equipment there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like
That's good.
generally in a speedrun you wouldn't typically use it, just because. I mean, it's not necessary. Almost. Almost. Hey, and I landed on the ladder
Nice
that time.
ladder grab.
Yeah. So sometimes you can like basically frame perfectly. Well, frame perfectly. Just land on. Oh, hey, we hit 10k.
Oh,
or 10k?
damn.
No, 1k. 1k. Someone want to donate 9k sec?
Can't be wrong. It's impossible.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. I'll let donation host say whatever you want to say for that. Whenever they're ready, just interrupt me.
Yeah, thank you. I was mid-pastry when the donation came in.
What pastry was it?
It was Danish. It was very
Ooh.
nice. We've got $22 from the Yes Fan Club. Says, keep up the good spirit. And as you can tell from the audience, we've just hit $1,000 for the marathon. So thank you, huge thanks to everyone who's donated so far.
Let's get 2k, as Paulister so rightly said. Yeah, it's just
Did I hear the donation name right?
what?
I did.
Yeah, the Yes Fan Club.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
my fan club.
Oh, just wait. The Tricro Fan Club will come back soon, probably, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know. So at the moment we're just going through the game. Yeah, there's not really much to say. I picked up this Basilisk guide. Hey, do you want to explain what the Basilisk,
guide is really good. That's almost all you need to know. It works by buffing the weapon you have in your other hand, because it's like an offhand book. And you spend 25 faith and you buff your weapon.
Yep.
It gets like 1 more base damage and 2 more max damage or something.
Yeah.
And turns out, over the course of the game, that can get really broken.
Yeah, we'll be using that a lot just to scale our damage up.
Yeah, in the glitched category,
Oh, there
you
we
get
go, that's
almost,
something we
you get
want.
around, that was really good.
Yes, it is.
In the glitched category, you get around
Oh, I can't be around my mic.
500.
Cool.
So like,
Yeah, well,
a lot of
so
damage.
here's the first like actual boss, but kind of not really, since this is like a minion rush sort of thing, where he'll just spawn. Oh, great, it's gonna miss already. So there is a miss stat, but this one does a lot of damage, considering what the other weapon did in the damage range. I kind of have to hold F here, because it'll increase... Oh man, I keep missing.
You should stop messing.
I'll do my best. So there is, when you attack, there's like the 2-chain attack that'll happen to most things. There's also a roll attack that you can do. There you go. These will take 2 hits, or 1 if we're lucky, or 1 crit maybe. Oh, okay, that would have killed if I actually didn't miss. And a miss again. What is the miss stat on
What's the
this?
miss stat? Isn't it like 30%?
Yeah, I mean, okay, 36%. So it's actually,
Makes sense.
yeah, that's higher than I thought it was. I don't remember missing this much with this weapon.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten this far.
So yeah, like from the statues, all the like stuff you can get from it is random. So it was kind of nice that I did get like a better weapon. I mean, I won't be using this basically after this point. Come on, give me the okay. Miss chance. There you go.
I thought you were good at RNG.
Yeah, I'm actively not.
Only in Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, clearly.
That's the other DD game.
Yeah, the main DD game. So, beat the boss, and pretty much all bosses spawn a weapon.
Is that what I think?
Yeah,
it
that's what I think it is.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah. So, we finally got some decent luck, and that's a warrior rune right there.
That's not decent. That's really good luck.
Yeah, yeah, that's real
What's
good
that,
luck.
4?
Ah, that's a
That's
3.
3.
Don't worry, you'll only be around 3 at this level anyway.
Yeah.
I actually have to not hold that, because I want to
Should I
get a key.
explain
Yeah, go talk about it.
The warrior rune. So the weapon has the game has a rune system where you put runes on your weapons, and then after 6 hits, it buffs your weapon. And it does different things. There's a stamina rune that gives you stamina. There's a healing rune that heals you.
There's
That seems pretty good.
there's a
There's a rune that
curse.
gives you like more crit damage percent something. I don't even know.
Yeah,
what it does.
the dark rune. There's also like cure diseases
Yeah,
and
cure
such.
diseases, all that sort of stuff. Then there's the warrior rune, which gives you a flat damage increase, which is really good.
Yeah. So like, okay, so our damage right now is 32 to 55, and this will give us a 40 to 60 extra damage. So yeah, you can see.
Basically doubles your damage output.
Yeah, it's pretty nice for a certain amount of hits, and because we're using a sword, that one this has quite. Yeah, sure, I can pick that up. Because we're using a sword, it has quick attacks, which means we can get so many procs of this going off at a time. So that will really help us going throughout the run. Which, oh man, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that is a good drop.
Especially on its like the first, like that's the opportune time to get it
That's
as well.
first time you can actually get it. That's
Yeah,
it.
and it'll actually be good. Well, I mean, you can get it when you can put on the other weapon and then swap it over.
Yeah, you could. But
Yeah, because you know you'll get a guaranteed drop in a minute after the executioner.
yeah, just don't die.
I'll try my best, man. So, oh yeah. So it's a bit glitchy, this game.
That's
I like to kill this guy as well. Yeah, the other guy's far enough away.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
apparently he's not. Well, that's why I got that. So I'm still going to buff my stuff here. Oh, that was a bit too early. I've got to wait till the sort of sparkle thing sparks. Yeah, like the electric jester.
Yeah, that's
well,
a good game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Shoutouts to Tech.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
the
a Traveler's thing as well.
Granite
Which is
blade?
decent. Don't know if I'd actually want to pick it up though.
Yeah, it does like 300 damage.
What?
It does a ton of damage.
No, look at that.
Oh, it's the cutlass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was the.
Does 300 damage,
I thought
22
it was
to
the
40.
granite blade. That does
No.
like a ton of damage.
No, this is the one that has like a okay, so this is the first harder boss of the game. So I'll focus. Feel free to talk about stuff and go through any sort of mechanics or anything you like to talk about, yes, generally.
Did you talk about anything? Didn't you?
I don't know, I probably didn't.
The game's like pretty basic. You roll around. It's Dark Souls. You've got stamina. You've got your health. The armor up there. Triker wants to avoid taking any armor damage because if his armor's damaged and he enters enough rooms, he gets a debuff that decreases his stamina regen by
0.5.
0.5, which is bad.
Second stage.
He's gonna avoid doing that. Now the boss is like zooming around and there's audio cues that Triker's listening to, and hopefully I'm gonna interrupt them by
Yeah,
talking.
good, please do. I mean,
yeah.
I'm decent at listening to this without, and
You can just zone the audio out.
yeah, no, I can just not pay attention to you, it's good.
Oh yeah, but he wants to avoid taking damage because then he gets debuffs.
Ah,
Debuffs
whoops.
are bad. There's also the thing where like,
Can you go into stamina a bit more?
you go into stamina, I can't. Yeah, stamina is important because you need to hit to do stamina, right? Makes sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
So rolling consumes stamina, and slashing consumes stamina, and everything consumes stamina, and there are
Nice.
stamina potions, and there are stamina syringes that increases your stamina regen for the room, and there's... Do you want anything else about stamina?
So you see there's that little line down
Yes.
on there on the screen. My mouse is still pointing at it. You know, if you go below that line, all the white, the border will fade white, and that's what happens then. You can't take full damage from this, so we can go a bit fast going down here. So we can just basically hold it down, but let go near the end so we can get a roll off. And thank God that didn't hit me. So we actually usually play this in a foreign language, usually one of the Asian ones like Korean or Japanese or simplified or traditional Chinese, just because text goes faster. But I decided to play in English just so you have an idea of kind of what's going on. Careful, you're on my thing
Oh,
again.
that's yours. I thought it was like mine.
Yeah, no, man. That's not what's happening. So here's a tree. Save the trees and all that, but this is a corrupted tree, so this tree's bad. It's the anomaly. Yeah, forgotten in the dark. And yeah, I mean,
Don't forget about trees.
yeah, or else they'll turn into this.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple boss, honestly. Like, it's all about management, and since what we do with slashes anyway, it's basically the easiest thing in the world. And by the time, oh, there we go. By the time we actually run out of our bonus on our weapon, we're pretty much activating it again. I'm trying to stay on the right hand side of him because he does have a move. Okay, he's already dead. He does have a move where he'll turn spiky and basically move in whatever direction you're facing. And if you're on the right hand side of him, he won't move far. But if you're on the left hand side of him, he'll go a good distance. He'll go all the way over to the left hand side of the screen, which is not all we want to see in our existence.
Yeah, that boss has one move that can hit you.
Basically, I mean, technically there's a few,
I mean,
but
the tentacles do technically count, yes.
it depends how rush you want to be. Oh yeah, wait, it's this way.
But the boss is fairly simple. It's not the easiest boss in the game, but it's up there.
Oh, definitely, and it's quite nice. So you got to touch the guy's butt so he doesn't attack, and then you can roll past him. So there's 3 different like zones and stages of this game. If you've noticed, the aesthetic has kind of changed quite a lot from the last aesthetic that's happened. if you haven't paid attention to it. Where this is more of a foresty area.
You just killed a tree.
Yeah, man. Oh well. Okay, they did get me, but good thing we had a shield, and we just mashed spacebar. Mash spacebar. Yeah. So that bit's scary as there's two giant dudes, and you know sometimes they'll hurt you. But this is good. We're up to go to the next boss area. So this is the boss that will let you get into the next section of the game. We just basically what?
The next, not like
Yeah,
sort of
next
world.
section of the thing.
Yeah.
We technically have made a bingo for this, but we haven't. I don't think we've ever actually done a bingo.
No.
No.
But we have the bingo up.
Yeah,
so
we have the bingo available. Check out bingosync.com.
if you ever want to run bingo,
Yeah.
you know, it's up there on BingoSync.
It has a lot of like. You'll
It
need
is.
a lot more information. You gotta have a lot more knowledge of the game than I currently actually have.
It's not been playtested.
Yeah. So good luck with that. Okay, so nudity on stream slightly, but it's a mother, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's also pixelated. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
so don't worry about it. This is the mysterious entity. This boss has 2 stages. Otherwise, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, you just hit the boss.
That's the only attack that I dislike, so since the timing is slightly off of it, or I can never quite get the timing right of it. That was a bit stupid as well. So sometimes we can get a... Yeah, that's the worst attack that happens, because you just can't do anything to her for a bit. Yep, and there's again. And each one of those things that are spinning around her can hit you, so that can just be 3 hits, and you can sometimes get stun locked into that. So that's fun. But that's dead. But here's the second stage. So this guy has 3 attacks really. The explosion one. The explosion one. That slash. And I gotta stop doing that. And that one. Okay, I'm gonna just let my stamina regen a second.
Boss can also like start flying in the air. Which
Yes.
hopefully we will not see because it takes time because we can't hit them. And there's also like a
Oh, I'm
chain
gonna
of
die if I...
What are they? The explosions?
Oh,
boss
the
can
explosion.
chain attack those too.
This one.
This one, yeah.
Which I'm gonna take a few hits for.
Yep, because if you don't have stamina, you're taking hits on that.
Yeah, and there's the next one as well.
That's just bad RNG.
Yeah, it's fine though. Like, we took some hits finally, but we're still okay.
Yeah.
I should really wait till the next section to do my stuff.
Yeah. There's an Autoscroller here.
So hey, all good speedruns have autoscrollers, right? Right?
Yeah.
Because we're about to go through one. Okay, I might as well not bother with the heart since I'd have to drop something. Alright, so if you think this is the autoscroller, this one isn't the autoscroller.
This is the cutscene.
This is the cutscene.
That predates the Autoscroller.
Yeah, this is where like the in-game timer sort of just messes up a little bit with the because if you notice, the game has got an in-game timer at the bottom right-hand side, and try to compare that to the actual time on the around the.
It's gonna catch up to the timer eventually, which is weird how it does that.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Armor-wise, no, I don't bother using any here.
Look, it's
The Alabaster
it's still a few
Citadel.
seconds.
Yeah, it's like okay, we're yeah.
yeah.
We're faster than real time, guys. We've been playing in hyperspeed. Oh, okay, yeah, there's that.
Totally speed. That's
So,
fine though.
yeah, and now I've got to hold F while playing the game, essentially. Shoutouts to Kinnan, you know.
Press F to pay respect.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah, put all your Fs in chat, because that's basically what I'll be doing for the next, like, 5 minutes. Essentially, F makes the text speed up, and man, if you didn't know that, oh gosh, this is going to take forever if you didn't. Just trying to talk to anyone in general in the game just takes forever. If you don't know, you can speed up the text dialogue. And also, we just kind of got to wait for this jester. Oh hey, there's a jester in this game too. To open this door, and just. Okay, cool. We don't need to spam the door that much, but it makes you want to. So and also like it makes you think you don't have to hold F down, because like we're opening the door and we're going through, but he immediately starts his dialogue as soon as he and here's 2 dudes fighting.
Get hit. That's not good.
Oh yeah, I've just got no stamina. Oh, because of that
I
disease.
just got hit twice. It's really bad.
Yeah, let's just safety, man.
Just not get it, thanks.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sounds like a plan. You want to upgrade your weapon a bit?
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Because you're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just waiting.
Yeah.
So there are 2 more people, and don't click my mouse this time.
I've never done such a thing.
Yeah. There are 2 more enemies to actually go fight in this. There's one optional as well. And in practice, you can click my mouse, which basically means, it initiates the fight. Which, to be fair, I was running a similar loadout than I do now, so it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah, it dies pretty quickly.
Yeah, it died pretty quickly. But yeah, do you remember the boss from the first? There's another one. And now from this point onwards, we'll just find them around the dungeon. And they'll generally be sleeping like that, but if you do make like rolls or attacks near it, it'll wake up and you have to fight it. I mean, to be fair, I think we roll past one at one point. Or not past one, but like near one.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you just...
Yeah, we're going up a ladder at that point.
Yeah, you just skip.
Come on, a moment please. Just wait 1 moment. Oh, in the speedrun. Okay, gotta keep holding
Wait, in a
F.
speedrun? That sounds slow.
And there's the other disease.
Yep.
Yep. Because at the end of this, I'll get a full restore of these anyway. So like, it's kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So... Oh, gosh.
Oh no, don't die, please.
Yeah, okay, let's just do that. Let's just... This guy's annoying because he'll just block everything you do. Like...
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know what the strat is for that guy. Just
I don't really know.
walk up to him and pray to God that he doesn't block.
Wow, he
Drop
actually
both
walked...
of your bombs.
Yeah, he just walked out the range of it.
Yep.
Come on, drop your shield.
Get
There was actually a point in the like patch notes saying they fixed this guy, and you can't even do that because he has a 1-2. There you go. If you can kind of catch him outside of his range, it can kind of work, but not really since he just blocks anyway.
You
Yep.
also get this very inspirational battle music from the
Yeah.
tester.
Like thank you. I appreciate this. Oh cool. Wait. There you go.
Hey.
Ah yeah. Good boss.
That was really difficult.
Yeah. Gosh, that was so hard.
Yep.
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 Anyway, so this is basically the end of the Autoscroller one we get out of here. There is another room after this, but it's one we can just run through, so it's not even bad. Come on, little boy. Please wait. There you go, okay. Nice, we're free, everyone. Bye. So the next part we have to just roll down here. We didn't get a shield, which is a shame.
Yeah, because you took damage.
Yeah, whatever.
So this thing can give you some bad diseases if you're
Yeah,
unlucky.
sometimes it can give you a good disease as well. It can give you a straight +5 damage, which is nice.
It's always nice, but
Yeah.
it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, it doesn't always happen. And plus, at that point onwards, your disease will be there. And whenever you purge diseases, it will always go from right to left. So it's a bit annoying in that respect. So that means you
Yeah.
basically can't get rid of any of your diseases from that point onwards. So
That's only
Yeah.
really good if you have diseases.
So yeah, I can talk to that guy at this point and just heal up. And I'll just use this while I'm here as well. Should have used it earlier. That's fine. So here's the Obsidian Cathedral. Here's the next section of the game. This hallway, I don't take any diverging paths, and I just go forward, and there's just a door here. Nothing else I have to do that one. This one,
That
yeah,
was
yep,
very
yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. This one I have to go left, and I have to go right. Jump down here, not that far though. Yeah, not going down all the way. There's also those statues there, which... Yeah, I mean, maybe, we'll see. I'm low on stamina. I mean, nothing important.
No,
Nah, not really. Ah, well.
it's pretty
It's
bad.
always, yeah, it's always worth to give it a go. That guy can drop rare loot, and sometimes it's nice to see what you get. If it gave me something that, like, got rid of diseases, that would have been kind of nice at that point.
Could have also gotten like a warrior rune. That's really
Yeah,
good.
like a Warrior Room 5. Yeah, man. So, runes go up to, from, like, 2 to 5, basically. I don't think I've ever seen a Rune 1. Can't remember seeing one of these. But yeah, that's it really. That is the game. Bye. See you next time. There's also these syringes. I haven't really picked them up much though. They can give you like a temporary buff for one room. They're kind of cool. I'll use a armor piece here just to not, even though I've already got the bad disease, really.
Yeah.
But I'm about to cure it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's not actually a cure one there.
Yeah, there's one after the boss.
Yeah, I forget. Okay, here's Nekosh.
So remember that boss earlier that we said he wasn't quite the easiest boss in the game?
Watch me die to this.
This is the easiest boss in the game.
Hey, so this is Pinwheel. So this guy has 2 real phases, or 3 real phases technically. Oh. Where he throws it on these fireballsy thingies. He either throws it at you or to the side of you, and then at the side of okay. I can get a few hits on him early. Stamina's low. There we go. That's him dead.
So now you're gonna read this book.
Yep. Seeker of truth, of lies. The pact was broken. Pay the price. And here's the second part of the fight. But okay, he's immediately opening with that attack. Great.
That's
So
the only attack that can actually hit you in this fight.
yeah, the rest of them you'll see. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So as long as you hug him, you're pretty much fine. And sorry if you're watching this, you've ruined your speed fight. I could probably be faster going through this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I could always be faster going through this.
What's the cutlass at now?
The cutlass is at. Oh wait, did it
Pretty
just
good.
reset? Oh, I did just reset. Oh well,
I didn't reset.
because I dropped it a second just to pick up that thing. I didn't think it would, so that's why I did it.
Sad.
Ah well, doesn't matter. Oh, there's a lot of poltergeists again. Oh, technically we haven't explained those tablets. Do you want to give that a go?
Oh yeah, the tablets give you +1 of the respective stat. So there are stamina tablets, there are faith tablets, there are attack tablets.
There's critical hit tablets as well.
Tablets.
Yeah, there's critical hit tablets.
They're rare, because I've never seen them.
He's never seen them in the game. No,
No.
I mean technically no. We skip one. Like we could go up a ladder and just find one.
Probably, yeah,
because
but
they're.
it's slow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be out of the way, but yeah. I was tempted to get it in this run if it was going badly. I was like, oh. Just in case. Alright, we're getting through. Nothing bad's really going on.
Looks like you're just...
Yeah, I'm just playing the game, really. That's all I'm doing. Don't worry about the blood.
Is now a good time for a couple of donations?
Oh, feel free.
Yep, so we've got a $5 donation from Viper who says, remember Tricro, as Bob Ross probably never said, we don't just die in Dark Devotion, we have happy accidents too. And we have a $10 donation from Charlotte C who says, sad I couldn't make it this time, hope everyone is having fun raising money for a good cause. Thank you both for your donations.
Thank you. All appreciated. So down there, you gotta not go that way because down there is a. I don't know if you've ever gone there. It's when you have to sacrifice like 4 health to
I've
just.
gone there by accident.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, you know the statues where it's just like I'll pay your health to do a thing, where it's like that, but you have to pay 4 of them consecutively, and it's sort of like a trial. I'll just get rid of the 2 things here, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you think it's fine.
You're welcome.
So we can, the amount of faith we have to do is there, but since I can see all of the things that are already gone, I can do it prior anyway.
Yeah.
I'll just see if this gives me a 5. It doesn't. That's fine.
Aw.
Oh.
That's the second to last chance.
Yeah,
you
this
have.
one makes me more precise, which will be useful for this one. So, hey, here's a boss.
This is a boss. That's all you need to know about it.
So here's a slow. Here's a slow.
It was fine, but then the last patch they increased the health.
So this guy did have 3,000 health. Now he has 4,000 health. I'm gonna wait for a second.
Yeah, as you might know, as you might be able to tell, that's a lot of health.
Yeah, like I'm doing about hundreds maybe per time.
Yeah, more
Like
yeah,
150 on a crit. Really, with the blade going. Cool, and there's that thing. There's also another one of those crystals, like at the further end, but I usually don't bother killing it. Usually don't bother killing the one on the far end. Just the one that spawns closer up. And he has, like, he doesn't really have many annoying attacks. As long as you stay close to him, it's not that bad. He also has, yeah, that attack is very annoying. So at this point, I will just go kill this, because, like, I can barely do attacks that well. Because as soon as I stand still for a second to do an attack, yeah, he's just gonna, yeah, okay, and it's just gonna do it again. Yeah, great, thank you, I appreciate that. Nope. Okay, hopefully that's done now. Oh hey, let's go get all that then. Oh, that's dead.
Is that Thanos?
Yeah, yeah, no, it's that. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Sorry.
You got the infinity key right there.
Yeah, which will unlock a puzzle.
It'll unlock the infinity door. To
Puzzle.
The infinity bosses.
Yeah, infinity bosses, because they take. No, they don't take forever. Hey, hey, it's done. It's finished. Woo! Finally. Alright, so from this point onwards, it's pretty. Oh, not really. It's really hard, but like, I'm gonna make it safe. Okay, so here's a puzzle, complicated puzzle. Okay, we got one. I don't know, maybe a bit of this. Oh, and maybe one of these two.
Oh,
ah, cool, perfect.
Spicy.
Okay.
First try.
Oh yeah, first try puzzle. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Give you a bow. So this room has a little bit of an exploit in it, because of course, what would I do without breaking a game?
But this is glitchless, right?
Yeah, I mean, but this isn't a glitch really. It's just an exploit.
Yeah, but still, it's cheating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not clipping through the walls.
You aren't. That's what the glitch.
Yeah, that's the glitch.
does.
So essentially, you can do some stupid glitches with this, where you can go to 5 frames per second using a third-party software and clip through like the entire game.
Yeah, you get to an area where you're not supposed to be, like 2 minutes in, and then you go to the last area, just like that, and it's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, you go to this cathedral area really early, but this one, all I'm doing is essentially there's this statue which puts you up to full faith, and it doesn't work, but when you re-enter a room, it will now work. So I'm essentially going in and out of a room, since this is the only sort of place where you can actually go in and go out of a room. Since in this game, we haven't really discussed it, but every single time you go into a room or go down a pathway, you can't go back until like you die, and you have to like retry, maybe try a different path this time. So it's very much once you stick to it, just go for it. And if you are going for it, you have yeah, it's a fun experience and I like it, but this is one way we can just make it a little bit easier, and I'm just gonna increase my ability enough to make the next few bosses quite easy, just so I definitely don't die. Yeah. Even though I'm on a really good situation right now, I've got a warrior rune. If I do this in like 6 minutes, I can get world record, but like I have 48 minutes of an estimate in marathon, and I want to just be marathon safe rather than world record win and fail the world record attempt.
Yeah, this is mostly just safety.
Yeah, like, honestly, I would have probably already gone right now. But, you know, come on. I think I actually missed, like, because usually I'm on, like, 1 higher than I am now. So I think I either missed one or, like, I got 2 up.
I think you missed one, actually.
Like, missed an upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter, though.
That's fine.
You can just upgrade it now.
Yeah, like, I'm still upgrading it, you know.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, anyway. I'll just do it until like a point where I feel safe, maybe like a little bit, yeah. The only thing they did in the latest patch to nerf this Basilisk guide is you can only use it 3 times per room. But if you notice, we have 75 max faith and it costs 25%, 25 cost. So it does nothing to us really. And plus, yeah, so it's only for the time where you go around to all the tablets, and so you'll have basically maxed out faith. So I'll probably do it like next time or something. No, I haven't upgraded too much, but I don't want to go too far. Also, I went into the thing too early. That's fine, I don't really mind. Oh, okay. Let's also see what items we dropped here, because there's also an item chest over here. And give us some stuff. It's not really too much useful.
But stamina syringe is pretty good. Stamina syringe is pretty good as well.
Yeah, I've got the accuracy one though, like, and I'll take the straight just damage.
Yeah, it's fair.
So just to explain the items that I have down at the bottom here, I've got a poultice, which gives you +1 health one of the red dots up here, I've got an explosion here, which will give me just one straight explosion, dealing around like 40, 50 damage. I've got armor. This will give you 2 pieces of armor, which is superior over the health option. And then I've also got a needle here, which will give me a one-time buff to accuracy for this one. And I think I'll probably go now. I'll have 86 going into this, base lowest damage, so that's not bad.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot. So they also actually buffed this boss as well. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
Yeah, so these bosses, this boss, the Bowen Spear, they had 1300 health, now they have 1600 health.
Which is a lot.
Which is an extra 300. So this is probably one of the harder fights in the game, maybe second to hardest to the final boss fight. Because, hey, you know that fight where there was 2 of them? Now there's a fight where there's 2 of them, hey! Nice gimmick. So the real thing that I have to pay attention to here is just because it gets quite hectic, seeing all of them do their things. The spear one, surprisingly, is the shieldy guy, and then the bow is what I've really got to pay attention to. What I would really like to have happen... Okay, there we go, there's 1 damage. There's 2 damage. Is try to kill them moderately at the same sort of time.
Yeah, if you don't pay attention, you're going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'll use a 3 now. Wow, it still counts as a block then. Oh, okay, I actually made that happen.
So that's what happens if you kill one of them before the other. They go into like a
yeah,
long
my
attack
preference
before
is
you
to
can
kill the spear lady first, just because it's really easier to it's much easier to kill the bow dude rather than it is the shield.
Yeah, because the bow dude stands still.
Yeah, and does basically his normal annoying attack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it works. It does what it does. So let's just have that now. Put the armor back on. Just for now. It won't really matter much from now onwards, but... So here's the paladin. Here's where I pick up the safety weapon, just in case. By the way, it got up to like 64 to 84.
Oh damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
The
it's a two-handed slashing, though.
than BG, though.
Yeah, words.
Words.
So this one, I like this fight a lot, since there's quite set patterns, assuming you're real next to it. But it can get out of hand quickly. Like, that attack is one I dislike from him. This one, I can usually get 2 hits off on. Nice, he did it again. That's the attack I really want to do, really. Nice, he's keeping doing that. And over time, that's his more standard attack, where he'll do 2 attacks in a row.
This is pretty good right now.
And that one, you can either wait till he lifts up his sword, or you can wait till you can just leave. Yeah, and I have to run at him. That's the attack I hate the most, because I always screw it up, usually. Yeah, oh, nice, I actually got that. I was expecting to take a hit there. Oh, I didn't get hit again. This one, you have to pay attention to the flash of his sword as a timing, because you can't pay attention to anything else. There's a final little flare on his sword that you can pay attention to for that one. Oh, my stamina's low. I mean, yeah, I'm fine, but like...
You just took 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, this guy has the backup weapon that we have. It's 78 to 90, and it also deals lightning damage on top of what he does. So, it's basically... I'll use this. I would use this weapon casually, and also if I do manage to die in one of these fights coming up, I'll use it then.
Yeah.
I'll use it when after I died and such. So
also the lightning proc goes.
Oh yeah, I
shields.
even forgot the dog existed. My bad.
Yeah, dog is important. All right.
All right. So there's also the third boss in this little boss rush here. This is basically the king's dog, and he's the Chimera, the protector. He's a big dog. Oh, good boy. For the first part of this fight, he'll stay chained up. And, okay, wow. Man, this one's hard. No,
Yep.
no. The only thing I find difficult about that is that attack is really delayed, like the actual hit on it, to where it actually looks like where it would be. So yeah, there's also the hitboxes on this are really weird, because like sometimes you can. Oh, okay, this attack.
Yeah, because you can like hit his tail.
Yeah, as it goes forward. Okay, cool. So a little bit unlucky with the attack type so far, like on this bit. Yeah, see, I hit him there.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? I could have hit him there as well. Okay. Spin. And dead. Dead doggo. Sorry. Rest in peace. Alright, so next is the queen. After you go into there, she'll be like, oh, what have you done to my children? And then she's a little bit depressed, so take warning in that. She uses blood magic. So I've got to remember to press F here, because I know... Oh, wait, not quite yet. Because I always forget, because technically she has a dialogue, and you can speed it up. Quite a few of the bosses do, like Antonius at Antonidas at the beginning.
His name's not Antonidas.
That's fine. It's basically Dark Souls
It is
anyway.
now.
Yeah. Hey, there's the queen. She's the lonely widow. This is a relatively easy fight. It's just some annoying things you have to keep attention to. Like, it can slowly accumulate to being way too much. Also, she has a shield. I've got low stamina. I should let... Yeah, there's the shield.
So that's why you pick up the lightning sword.
Yeah, which can hit through the shield. Let's just take the time to... Yeah, those blades don't even hit you. There you go. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, okay. Still good. Oh, well, that actually hit me.
So now you're in phase 2.
Which is basically the same, except she's weaker and slower. It's basically the opposite of a normal, like, boss encounter, really. It's basically the gimmick of, you know, oh, she's slow and sad, and that can still just murder you straight up. She's free now, so I can get the final few hits up on her. There you go. Foe defeated. On to the final boss. Oh, yeah.
This is the final boss.
The final boss.
Yes.
Imagine actually
Imagine
not
getting
dying.
to the final boss.
Oh man, this is nice. Yeah. I'm glad this has gone well. Really glad.
Imagine if you had died on the first marathon showing of this game.
Yeah, imagine. Oh.
Would have been the opposite.
So don't worry, the game isn't like tech isn't screwing anything up. The game is just stupidly glitchy here.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Get rid of that. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's the only part where they've like statically they've done weird things with it, and I kept forgetting to use the things on the other one, but I'm just using it now. Yeah, thank you for forgiving me for that.
You're good.
So this is the final boss of the game. He's quite difficult. He has numerous attacks and numerous phases and such. Oh, whoops. Was a bit late with that one.
This is pretty bad luck.
Yeah. So, like, he has other attacks than that sword attack, but he's just not used anything but. Oh, man. That's also bad luck. So basically... Oh, thank God. He just died in one hit. Nice. The guy with the shield, as you can tell, shields in this game, freaking annoying. He can spawn like a copy of like... Oh, whoops. That was bad. So I'm going to get a hit here. Nice.
Oh, nice.
So basically he has an attack that freezes you in time, but sometimes you can just be lucky enough to make it.
Yeah, it all depends on what he decides to do.
See, there's another one. And we killed him basically as... Oh, we're spawn camping here. Oh.
That's a mage strike.
We're the cancer of the community. Is this 5 combo?
That's bad.
I mean, it's fine. We're actually getting through this before he does an orb.
Alright, so time's coming up on that.
Oh yeah, sorry,
So
like...
get ready on that time.
Now, yeah, basically now, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
You went too fast with the boss.
Yeah.
It was like...
So essentially, the boss has like a number of attacks it can do, and after a certain amount of attacks, you can tell by the like orbs at the very back, he'll go into this recuperation orb phase. This is the sad ending where it's just like, yeah, everyone dies and your main character just whittles away in time anyway. But like something happens and it's the ending cutscene. I don't really mind. Thank you for having me. I'm Tricro. It's an actual game that I'm playing and I'm not co-commentating. It's amazing.
It's also not a meme,
yeah.
shockingly enough.
Technically, this is the only game I'll be playing this marathon because it says my name in Darkest Dungeon at the very end, but I'm technically not even playing. It's fun times. Yeah, that was Dark Devotion. I hope you've enjoyed. There's other categories such as the glitched things that we do where we can play on an earlier patch. If anything, just get on going. Take me away, Tech.